What's up, bird guys? So today we're going to be showing you how to set the distributor timing on a Suzuki Carry. So let's hop right in. So first thing we want to do is we want to lift the dump bed so we can gain access to there's a cover panel underneath, and then we can take that off and then we can gain access to that distributor. Alright birdies, so now that we've got the cover off and we've gained access to our distributor, there's a few things to note about timing on these. So spec on these factory is 7 degrees before top dead center. Going through the forums, a lot of people are saying 9 to 10 degrees seems to run better, so that's what we're going to be setting this to. Another thing to note is this distributor does have a vacuum advance. So when we are setting our base timing, we're going to want to unplug that vacuum line so that we aren't getting any sort of vacuum to that, so we can set our base timing. So base timing is that 9 to 10 degrees that we're going to set it to before top dead center. And then, you know, with the vacuum advance, when you are driving, the timing will advance depending on the throttle input. It'll give it better drivability. But to set our base timing, we don't want that to interfere with that. So we're going to be unplugging that, and that is good to note whenever you are setting a base timing on a vehicle. Alright birdie, so I'm going to show you how to hook up this timing light and where to hook in, as well as show you the cover for the flywheel that we need to pop so we can see the timing marks. So any standard timing light, you're going to have your signal for spark plug number 1, and then your positive and negative connections over there. So on these mini trucks, the plug number 1 is actually this one right here. So we're going to catch that one. Good. So then the other thing is there's this cap right here that we're going to need to pop off. So we'll get that popped off. Pop that off. So now you can actually see there's a mark right there. And then when we flash our light, we're going to be able to see the mark on the flywheel. Alright, so we want to unplug this line right here for the vacuum advance. Alright birdie, so basically you're going to loosen up this distributor, and then we're going to move it back and forth while you're running the timing light and looking down at this hole. And you'll see the 10, 5, and a PDC mark. That'll be 0 timing, and then you could advance it to, you know, the 10 or 9. People say it runs the best. Basically, you set your timing, tighten that screw up, test it out, see how she drives, and put it back together. So yeah birdies, not that hard. So we're gonna wrap this up, get this time, we'll drive it, make sure it runs good and it feels like it has power, and that's it. So we'll catch you out taking her for a little drive, make sure she runs good. See ya birds. What's up my bird guys? So we got this thing all timed up. It's running really good. Before, it had been running kind of rough, didn't seem to have a lot of power. The one thing we did do before too as well was we did the time belt on this, and that's when we noticed that this had been a tooth off. So previous owner, they did whatever. There was a bunch of orange goop on the water pump, so there was no gasket. They just gooped it on. So someone had been in there previously and they didn't set the timing correctly. So before we did any of that, we actually did the time belt, set the timing, and that's when we noticed, oh, something's up. So then it ran really bad, and we got the distributor. We kind of just turned it by hand to get it running again, because it wasn't running good at all after we did the timing because of the tooth off issue, and the timing was all off then. But we got it running okay. We got it over here. We had the timing light over here because we didn't have the timing light where we had been working on it. So we got this all timed up, and it is running good now. So I'm hoping that this hopefully helps you guys out if you do have one of these and you're looking to do the timing on it, the ignition timing I should say, and adjust the distributor. So if you like the content, I'm hoping to do a little more vlogging, a few more of the how-tos and helpful videos. So I hope you birdies have a good night. Peace out.